Well, hello. I'm here to read you a message for the president. Is that do you think that schools talk to students about the study of new inventions, such as a calculator that can protect you in case of an emergency? So far with cool inventions, dreams, well, what to do, what do they do? What do they mean? What do they do? Best to answer. There is a school that can teach you the basics, and you must work hard for your goals. But so far as for great education, with me that of course I got my high school diploma, Rockbridge Senior High School. At me is Matthew Shaw McGuire. But if my question is that of course would a high school diploma be good enough? It's like so far with the high school diploma, so far as is passing the driving test. Is that with me? Is that with me on passing the driving test? And of course you see right here is that so far as the driving test results would be is with my score right here, my score being a 91. As you got right here is say the class that so far as is the skill worker that the skills that they're working on as so far as my score, which I think I was aiming for maybe 100% on the driving course, but got a 91, which 91 was pretty good, which I thought that that's a picture of me during the time. Of course, that photo is nearly 5 years old, but so far as if whatever education that I would need in order to be able to accomplish my interest so far as homes and businesses, along with schooling, and then along with funds such as college funds or whatever type of funds that there is such as bills. But so far as message for the President of the United States, for the President of the United States of America, that you have it to where so far as for great education, that we all know that a job is what you call is much more than just other than considered a paycheck. That with a job, that a job is mainly about the fact is that should be so much more other than just a paycheck. It really ought to be about what type of work that you were doing, and so far as the hard work that you accomplished, and for so far as a paycheck, which I still think that you should get a paycheck. But on the other hand, is that how long you work for the company, is that what your education is what you can do so far as new technology. That more likely that if we all know that we go to school for 8 years, and then we learn how to read and write, and more likely that one question that we may also have is that do we go to school really to learn how to work an e-reader or a smartphone or an iPad reader or a mobile amp, or do we go to school to for 8 years to learn the basics about what you say so far as science and technology or whatever it is. But we may have gone to school for a little bit of those sessions, but if we did, and if we didn't, then more likely is it possible that we can go to those schools, and more likely whatever job that you can think about so far as the dream job is cool inventions and dreams, is that if it's something that came to your mind about what you want to do, and so far as what you want to invent, is it possible that they could be invented, and would you need to go to school in order to be able to work on those goals, or would you be able to maybe think of ideas on your own in your own mind and write them down, whatever you call it, sketch them out, just to show and explain how they work, and then they'll be able to know and say, well, here's the school that you go to, here's the information. But the way I think about it is that since most of us would have access to the internet, have our own computers, that I would think that is it about the time and ability to be able to work on our career, or is it the fact about this person has a disability, this person has a brain disorder, or this person only has one foot or one leg, they can't do this, they can't do that. Well, the way I think about it, the answer is you can do it. You can do it, you can succeed. You just got to work hard. You just got to put your mind up to it. But so far as for great education, the way I think about it is that with businesses and along with the schooling and along with homes, that the way I think about the whole thing about education, the great education, is say making friends and keeping together what you say teamwork. So far as getting a job done, and that getting a job done would be is making smart choices. But so far as a message for the president, and along with the writing, and along right here is you got the coloring along with the American flag, for the country. But so far as for great education, and a message for the president.